Before we dive into all the great things that you guys are doing at QVC, you know, give us a little bit of your background, how you landed up at QVC. What did you want to be when you were a kid? You know, did you aspire to CEO status at any point in your career? How did that happen? We'd love to hear that background.
So when I was a kid, I wanted to be an Apollo astronaut. So I was wide of that mark. You know, had no aspiration to be in business and certainly not to be a CEO. Grew up in the Northwest, Montana and Washington, and a family of carpenters and wheat farmers and butchers and so I never knew anyone in business, never had any aspiration to be in business. But it was clear after a few summers working with my dad in construction that I was dependent on my hand-eye coordination and strength and other things to be successful in life. I would be probably starved to death, actually. So we all agreed that I needed to get an education and find some other way to earn a living. And you know, went from there. I mean, I went to Northwestern University, went to business school after that. Really, again, with no really clear purpose. I can't say that I had a really purposeful career plan. But ended up at McKinsey, which was a really amazing experience for me. It's a wonderful organization, wonderful firm. And for me, it was sort of this step to try to figure out what to do in life. It just felt like this was an interesting organization that served companies, that solved tough problems, and if I was fortunate enough for them to select me, I could be there for a year or two and hopefully do okay and kind of go on from there. Ended up spending 16 years at McKinsey, which is a very long time in consulting, but an amazing experience. Just feeling like you're really, it's easy to make jokes about the consulting profession, but I think it can be a really noble profession where you really aspire to serve companies and to help the people you work with be more successful and to solve interesting problems. And so I had the great fortune of doing that, and kind of stumbled into retailing as part of McKinsey. Just happened to be assigned to retail clients, and found that I really loved retailing. I really loved the pace and the energy of retailing, and to be able to serve customers and kind of see your results every day, and the energy that's associated with that. So great career at McKinsey, and then at some point just decided that I'd kind of done that and done everything I could do at McKinsey, and started to look around and got a call from Dell, and joined Dell actually initially as Michael Dell's executive assistant. Because again, I had, again, this would be my first job in industry. I had, my kids thought it was quite amusing that I would go to a computer company since I was unable to use a computer at that time. And so Michael just said, look, I don't know what you could do at Dell, but why don't you come in and be my assistant and learn the business that way? And that's just an extraordinary experience. A brilliant person who has never stopped being curious and challenging and trying to learn something new and make a difference. So to have a chance to work with Michael and a really fabulous team at Dell was a great treat. And out of that came this opportunity at QVC. And my initial reaction when I was approached about the opportunity at QVC was, that feels like a kind of an old concept, even 10 years ago. Isn't kind of TV shopping a thing of the past? And I'm not sure that's for me. And I got past my initial skepticism and did a little bit of education on QVC, and absolutely fell in love with the platform and what its potential was. And it's been a great 10-year run, and we've been doing some fun things. I've been fortunate.
It's awesome.